Hello guys, welcome to brand new video. In this video I will be doing a very small thing. As you might have seen in many web pages, there is a small button next to our password field which when clicked will show that password, and we will achieve that little effect using JavaScript and nothing else. You don't need jQuery or anything. It's fairly simple with JavaScript. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is create a new folder here, and let's name it show password. Now next thing I want to do is open this folder with Visual Studio Code. So if you have Git bash here, what you can do is type code dot, which means this folder, and you will get your Visual Studio Code open in this particular folder. First of all, let's just create a new HTML file. Let's open up with live server. Okay, next thing I want to do is link a few things. Let's add some style. I will add style.css file here, which I have not created yet, and at the end of our body tag let's include our script. Okay, let's create these two files. The first thing I want to do is create an input field, and let's give it an ID of pass. Okay, the next thing I want to do is create a button, and initially this button will say show password. The idea is that user will type some password, and here we go. There is one small thing that I have left out. You have to say and state the type. Sorry, there is already type. You have to make sure that this is password, type of password. So when you type password, the idea is that when user click this button, this bullet point will turn into actual word the user had typed, and we'll toggle that button so that user will either see or hide that password. So that's the idea here. Let's go to our script file and start writing our JavaScript. I'll be using JavaScript, no jQuery and nothing like that. It will be pure JavaScript. Okay, so first thing first, we have to listen to the user's button click. So we have to make sure that we capture this event. When user clicks this button, we need to make things happen. So let's grab that button. To do that, let's declare a few things here. Let's get that button, and this button would be document dot, you can use get element by ID, or I will just use query selector, and our ID was btn, so that's it. Now next thing I want to grab is the actual password user has typed, or not typed, but the password field. We will also grab what your user has typed, but for now let's grab that field only, and we have given it an ID of pass. Okay, the next thing is we have to add a event listener, because when user clicks on this button, an event happens in our application, and we have to catch that and react to that event. So in our button, when it is clicked, we will add an event listener here, and the event we are listening to is click, and we will do something here, and I will just pass in a function, anonymous function here. Let's do something. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is check the type, and before that let's see if everything is working correctly. And to do that, let's just check that we get some kind of alert once we click on that button. So pass. Okay, let's check it, and we've got our alert. So far so good, it's working. The thing that I'm trying to do here is, whenever users click this button, I want to change the type from password to text. So when type is text, you will be actually able to see what the user has typed, but when the type is password, you will see that bullet point. Okay, and that's it. It's as easy as that. So let's check if the type is text, and if it is text, we will do something, and if it is type of password, we will do another thing. So we have grabbed this field. Okay, we have grabbed this field into this variable, the pass variable. So if the type of this password is text, that means we have already clicked it and changed its type to text. So in that case, what we will do is that we will change the type to password. Okay, and next thing I wanna do is change the text of that button. So button dot, let's say inner HTML is equal to so password. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. We will check if the type, the attribute of this type is text, then we will change the type to password, and we'll make sure that the button text says so password. Okay, because to show password, what we will do is change the type to text or to password, and if that's not the case, then we'll do something else. That means the type is password, so we will change the type to text. Okay, we will change the type to text, and we will change button text, and we will change inner HTML to hide password. Okay, let's test this. I think this will be it. Now I have typed the password. You can see that password. When I click that button, you can see that the password has now changed, and the click was triggered, and it changed the type to text. In this case, the else clause was triggered. Okay, so it changed the the type, HTML attribute of type to text, and you can see that the button text has also changed. Now when I click this button again, at this point this if clause is triggered, because input type what changed to text from here. So this was triggered and we changed the type to password and changed the button text to show password, and this is it. It's not actually that complicated. That's it. That's the whole JavaScript you ever need. But at this point I think I will do some styling to our input field and button and make it a bit prettier. Okay, so let's go to style. Let's do some styling. The first style is, let's style that input field. Okay, so I think that's it. Now when you change your focus to that input field, the style remains the same, so let's just change that. Once you are into focus, the whole thing changes into a more darker color, and so that's it. The next style I want to do is I want to style the button or show password, hide password button. I think I'm done with the style here, but instead of this text, let's grab some font awesome icon and use that. Let's go to font awesome site and let's go to maybe how to use section, and let's copy this CDN link, paste your CDN link here. Now it's time to search for actual icons, so let's go to icons, and okay, I think I will search free icons only, and let's search for I or something like that. I think I will use one of these fonts, and maybe this one and this one, the third and the first and the third one. Okay, now to use this icon, just go to that icon and you will get a small icon code here, and let's just copy this code, come to our code, and instead of show password, let's paste that icon here. Let's save it, and that's it. You'll get your little icon here. Okay, this is for show password, and for hide password you have to go to you can see that the initial loading icon is loading, and after that these both changes are happening from JavaScript, so we have to make sure that we change our code in JavaScript as well. So let's go to our script, and in place of show password, let's delete everything here, and in single quote paste that font awesome icon here. Okay, so that's it, and let's see what's the code for hide password. I think it's this one, and let's copy this little code here. Let's go to our script, and in case of hide password, just delete it, paste your HTML here and save. Let's test it. Okay guys, this is it. I think we are done for this little mini project here. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and have a nice day.